Picture this. You're sitting in a crowded coffee shop, minding your own business, scrolling through your phone. Suddenly, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. A strange, prickly sensation crawls down your spine. You just know it. Without looking, you turn your head and bam! You lock eyes with someone 3 tables away who was staring right at you. Spooky, right? Welcome to Whale Facts, where today we are diving into the mystery of Scopesthesia. Is it a psychic superpower, or is your brain just playing tricks on you? Let's unmask the science behind the staring sense. You might feel like a Jedi sensing a disturbance in the Force, but the truth is actually buried deep inside your gray matter. Your brain is equipped with a dedicated gaze detection system that is surprisingly sophisticated. 2 main players are running the show here: the superior temporal sulcus, STS, and the amygdala. The STS is like your brain's personal private investigator. Its entire job is to analyze where other people are looking. It doesn't just see a face, it calculates the geometry of the eyes and the direction of the pupils. Meanwhile, the amygdala acts as the panic button. It processes emotions and social threats. But why are we so sensitive to it? Think about evolution. For our ancestors, failing to notice a pair of eyes fixed on them usually meant one of 2 things. You were about to become a predator's dinner, or you were about to get punched by a rival tribesman. In the wild, a stare is an act of aggression or a prelude to an attack. Because of this, humans evolved a better safe than sorry mechanism. If your brain is even 1% unsure if someone is looking at you, it defaults to the "yes, they are definitely watching me" setting. This is called a false alarm safety bias. It's much safer to look up and realize no one is there than to keep grazing while a saber-toothed cat calculates its jump distance. You aren't necessarily psychic, you're just the descendant of the most paranoid and therefore most survival-prone humans in history. Your brain is a high-speed radar that prefers a false positive over a fatal mistake. While your brain is busy processing the data, your eyes are actually doing something no other primate's eyes do. Have you ever noticed that humans have a huge amount of white in their eyes? That's called the sclera, and in the animal kingdom, we're the weirdos for showing it off. Most animals, especially predators like wolves or tigers, have dark sclerae that blend in with their fur or skin. They want to hide their gaze so their prey can't tell which way they are about to lunge. It's the ultimate poker face. But humans? We went the opposite direction. Scientists call this the Cooperative Eye Hypothesis. Because our eyes contrast so sharply with our dark pupils, it is incredibly easy for another human to see exactly where we are looking, even from a distance. We didn't evolve this to help predators, we evolved it to help each other. As social creatures, we needed to communicate silently, to point out a berry bush or signal danger just by shifting our eyes. This high contrast design makes your gaze a massive neon sign. When someone looks at you, their eyes are signaling their intent. Because we are so adapted to reading these signals, your brain can pick up the signal of those white sclerae hitting your field of vision, even if you aren't looking directly at the person. You are literally built to be seen, and built to see others seeing you. But what if the person staring isn't even in your direct line of sight? This is where things truly get Matrix-level cool. Human vision is divided into 2 types. Central vision, the stuff you're looking at right now, is incredibly sharp, but it only covers about 4 degrees of your visual field. Everything else is peripheral vision, which is less detailed but hypersensitive to motion and high-contrast shapes. Remember those white sclerae we talked about? Your peripheral vision can detect the position of someone's pupils against the white of their eyes, even if you aren't consciously paying attention to them. Your brain is constantly scanning your surroundings in the background, like a computer running an antivirus program. It picks up on head angles, the tilt of a shoulder, or a pair of eyes shifted toward you, and it sends a ping to your conscious mind. The most mind-blowing evidence for this comes from a phenomenon called blindsight, or cortical blindness. In a famous 2013 study, researchers worked with a patient who was clinically blind due to damage in his visual cortex. He couldn't see anything in the traditional sense. However, when researchers showed him images of faces looking directly at him versus faces looking away, his amygdala, that emotional alarm bell, flared up only when the eyes were fixed on him. Even though his conscious mind was in total darkness, his brain's ancient gaze detection hardware was still receiving signals from his eyes and sounding the alarm. So when you feel that prickle on your neck, it's often because your subconscious mind saw something your conscious mind missed. You didn't feel a ghost, you just processed a visual cue at lightning speed without even realizing it. So if science explains so much, why does it still feel so psychic? This is where we talk about Scopesthesia and the tricks our own psychology plays on us. There's a huge element of confirmation bias at work here. Think about it. How many times have you randomly turned around in a mall or a park, saw nobody looking at you, and just went back to your day? You forget those moments instantly because they're boring. But the one time you turn around and catch someone's eye, that sticks. Your brain goes, aha, I knew I felt something. You remember the hits and completely ignore the thousands of misses. There's also the self-fulfilling prophecy effect. Humans are naturally attracted to movement. If you suddenly whip your head around because you think someone is watching you, that sharp movement will likely cause the people behind you to look up to see what's happening. You then lock eyes with them and think, I knew it, they were staring. In reality, they only looked because you started acting like a startled squirrel. Psychologist Edward Titchener actually studied this back in the 1800s. He found that when people believed they were being watched, they were more likely to find evidence for it, even in empty rooms. It's a feedback loop of social paranoia and timing. We aren't reading minds, we're just really good at remembering the coincidences that creep us out. So is the staring sense real? In a way, yes, but it's a masterpiece of biological engineering, not magic. Your brain is an elite surveillance machine designed to keep you safe in a social world. Whether it's your peripheral vision catching a glimpse of a white sclerae or just a classic case of confirmation bias, your body is always looking out for you. Thanks for exploring the weird side of science with us. If you've ever had a truly unexplainable staring story, drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more mind-blowing truths from Whale Facts. Stay curious.